Hey everyone, Bethesda just did their Vault-Tec stream showing off some of the new stuff that's going to be in the Vault-Tec Workshop, which is coming out on July 26th. That's Tuesday, that is 2 weeks from now. So you can pick it up then. They're also sending out beta codes right now, so if you're signed up on the Bethesda forums, then check your email within the next couple days to see if you've been invited to play the beta. But anyways, when you hit level 20, you'll see this quest pop up, Vault-Tec Calling, and it'll say tune into the radio Vault 88 beacon. So you can see here, I'll just fast forward a little bit, he pops his radio signal on, he listens to the transmission from an overseer in Vault 88, which is just above the Quincy quarries. So in the bottom right hand corner of the map, this icon right here for Vault 88 pops up, and yeah, then you can go there and check it out. But they also pointed out that the quest will also pop up if you manage to make your way down there. So if you're level 1 and you're playing on like very easy and then you walk all the way down to this corner of the map, then the quest will pop up. So it'll only appear like if you're just kind of doing other stuff, it'll pop up at level 20. But if you can still manage to make your way down to this more difficult corner of the map, which really isn't that hard, then you can also do it that way. So yeah, Vault 88 is a completely new vault that they've added, and the vault building area, from what I understand, is only here. But you can still use these vault pieces at all your other settlements. Like you can go to Red Rocket and drop down, some vault doors and stuff like that, and build. But anyways, you'll see that later on. This is just the footage I recorded from their stream. So you see he comes over to Quincy, pardon me, and yeah, he comes in through here. Let's play this part.
Reading escape.
In the little quarry area, he comes in through this like broken down debris.
So this has a little bit more quest stuff than the previous two workshop DLCs.
Well,
there's a little setup
it has
to
some,
it.
yeah. We didn't.
And when it finally loads, geez,
Sort
what
of,
kind of computer are they playing this thing on?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you can see that he comes in, and then there's this group of raiders here trying to break into the vault. The one's got a crowbar trying to snap the thing open. So, of course, the player can just use their their Pip-Boy, pardon me, to open up the door. There you can see it after you take out the raiders who are trying to break in, and then it opens up the gate to the vault like all the other ones in the game. Well, I guess just like Vault 111 sort of, and Vault, the one with Curie, and of course you got your little stash of supplies here at the start. You can pick up one suit, and then you can see that in the trunk there's also Pip-Boys and Vault 88 jumpsuits. Now they didn't talk about the Pip-Boys themselves in this stream, but I assume you assign them to Vault Dwellers, and then maybe that gives them some extra privilege, or maybe it's just aesthetics, and now your Vault Dwellers have Pip-Boys. Maybe you could even give a Pip-Boy to, your companions. Nick Valentine's walking around with you, give him a Pip-Boy, or Kiri, once she's in a synth body, give her a Pip-Boy. Who knows? Like I said, they don't talk about it, but once you get in here, there's just a few more ghouls to take care of, and once you do that, this lift security lockdown terminal will come up. And
so you're hearing the overseer.
Yeah, then the overseer is talking, but we can't really hear it. The audio for the in-game stuff is really quiet, or they just have like voices turned down. And then there's the security officer, who you kill, who's just a bloated ghoul. And then boom, there's the Vault-Tec Workshop. It's this thing. So once you do that, you pop down like a wall, this garbage right here. You go through this debris.
Come over here previously. Now.
Oh, and so let me point out one thing really quick. If you see on his HUD down here, they talk about it later in the stream, but I'll point it out right now. With the Vault-Tec update, they've also changed the display. So this one here has a little mechanist head on it. That means that this item was added from the Automatron DLC. And when you hover over something that's from the first Wasteland Workshop, there's a little death claw. There's a little boat for Far Harbor. The contraptions is a little wrench. Vault-Tec is a little vault door. And if like a category, like right here, this these buildings or whatever, I forget what that thing's called, even though I've seen it 1,000 times. But when you hover over this one, there'll be a plus sign, meaning that there are multiple items from multiple different DLCs. And then here you can see the Overseer. You talk to her, and that'll start more quests, but they don't go into exactly what those quests are. But yeah, she was the Overseer. She's been here for years. You know, she threw out the radio broadcast so that someone would come in here and save her. And I guess I don't know if these are friendly ghouls over here, but they don't attack you during the during this footage that they showed. But whatever. Anyways, her name is Varley Bosto, and she was supposed to be the Overseer. The vault was under construction, but it wasn't finished. So then they pop over and they switch saves to a different one, where he's then showing off some of the different items and the areas you can explore. And basically, you can pop down this huge wall, and that opens different wings in the vault. But not everything is going to be accessible to you to begin with. You'll have like one area to start with, and then as you progress through the quest, which they don't detail, you'll be able to build further into the vault. And then here he kind of shows off that there's different, like you can see the wallpaper on this section has these little like spaceships on them or whatever, so that's like the nursery section. And then let's skip forward a bit. You can see, oh yeah, so then he like shows off some hallways. I guess I have to go a little bit back. Okay, I can't find the exact spot. Where is it? Okay, yeah, here. So you can see that, yeah, he like this one over here
are all kind of interchangeable.
is for the cafeteria, and then that one is for the Overseer. So yeah, there's just different little like flavors of you know, aesthetic you can go for, so that your different areas of your vault can all have different feels to them. And then here you can see again that this piece is obviously from the Vault-Tec Workshop DLC, so it has a little icon on it indicating so. And of course you can build any other items in this section. But one of the coolest things is now that they have a super reactor which produces 500 power, and there's also a Vault-Tec like normal reactor which produces 150. And what you're actually able to do with this reactor is the electricity that this generates will be passed through these like floor pieces, and it can be controlled by a terminal. They don't really show it off too much, but you can see here that there's like no wires coming off of it, but there's still the light source coming from the top. Let's see
Instead of
if
having
he
to run
looks
wires
around.
everywhere,
Yeah, he's
I've
going to talk about it
built
right
this
now.
super
I'll just let
reactor.
him.
I've built this floor. Power is transmitting through these pieces and powering objects via this little conduit here. So if I snap this in, wire it to something, it's going to provide power or provide radiated power to objects within range, just like the other pylons,
Cool.
power pylons in the game.
And so that's like 5 times more powerful than the
It's far and away
most powerful.
Alright, so there you go. You don't have to clutter up your workspace with a ton of wires and make it look all ugly. Looks nice and clean. And then he just shows off that there's a bunch of different chairs and like clean versions of the furniture that already exists in the game. There's the Overseer desk there, which I just scrubbed by. Lots of stuff to work with. I won't show it off too much. New posters. And then he shows that you can use this terminal. Let's go back to it.
I go to manage the guard. I can remove him from his current job. And now he's no longer assigned to be a guard. You see he's leaving the station now.
Yeah, so there you go. You can do that. You can manage your population from the terminal, so you can get someone who's unassigned and assign them to, you know, be on food or whatever the heck else you need people to be assigned to. Go like the guards there, you saw that he was on a security post. There's also a security desk, which was just a desk that the terminal was beside. You can see the statues, and then there's all these like atrium pieces that you can build, you know, to the height of the vault. And then there's this like vault door,
So yeah, this
so
is
you
the
can
new
actually build
buildable vault door.
a
Yeah.
door
Yes, you can build
outside
this one.
of
And
the actual thing itself, outside of Vault
obviously
88,
the
because
real
this one's on Spectacle
Size
Island.
version one was not
And they
scale
explain
that
that
you
the
could
design is
actually-
actually taken from
you could
Fallout
actually
1,
build
because that's
for
pretty
real,
close to
but
how it
this is
actually
kind of
looks
a-
in Fallout 1.
Like that.
And then when he goes inside the
Working
vault,
out
you can
instead of
see that those people are on the bikes, and the bikes themselves are actually
So Mike has a kind of a
generating power. So yeah, you can see them back there. So you can assign vault dwellers to the bikes. They don't show how much power it does generate, but you know, it's a kind of a interesting, goofy way to get power. So that's kind of cool. Just once again, you can see sort of some of the furniture that's been added and all that cool stuff. He's got the kitchen, and then here he shows that you can build a barber chair and a surgery chair, so that you can assign a dweller to it, and then for free you can get, you know, your haircuts and that sort of stuff in game. And you can also have the facial surgery done like you can in Diamond City. So that's pretty sweet. There you can see him sort of doing it. It's in action. And then he goes up to that terminal again, the one he has built in this location. And there's this section for find jobs with unemployed, so you can assign people. You can see how many people are assigned to your different areas, and then access VIP tracker. Basically,
VIP tracker. So
you can track any of your companions. So if you're wondering where Dogmeat is,
exactly where they are in the world.
like if you have more companions, it'll list all of them. But in this example, he has Dogmeat,
this particular
so
save only has
he can
Dogmeat
click
as a
on Show
companion, but if
Dogmeat,
I
and then it
click on
adds a
Show
quest
Dogmeat,
marker, and you can turn
you see a quest
Dogmeat
pop
off
up here
there.
for Dogmeat.
You can't really see it because the text is hiding it, but
Terminal.
Be clear, this
you
is
can
no
turn that
longer
off
my
and get rid of
save
the quest in
window,
your
it's just
inventory
that
if you
document.
want to. But there you go, Overseer's Most Wanted for Dogmeat. That way, if you have no clue where he is, then you can find him like that. And then, yeah, they just show off that this is, of course, on Spectacle Island. Here's some more of the other reactors, which produce 150 power each, along with the 500 one there. And then, yeah, there's he shows that you can use some supports to,
Fourth
you
section.
know,
And
add
you can
add the little aesthetic there of
tack these
actually
in
making it look
underneath
like your vault
as you see
is,
fit.
What did you say before, Kurt? If this upsets
If
you
it
you,
know,
offends you.
being supported instead of just
offends you,
floating.
You know, some
if
people don't care, and some
that bothers
people,
you.
like it.
But anyways, comes out on
So
June
then
20.
for,
Pardon me, July 26th, Tuesday. That is it for this one. Yeah. So if you enjoy the video, likes and comments are always appreciated. But I'll be posting more content when that comes out, probably doing the quests for my Let's Play, possibly. But till next time, bye for now.